Mona Sex Place. God, it's unbelievable, but you look even more incredible than the last time. Come on in, says the spider to the fly.
Is all I
doesn't get wonderful. Listen, I do thank you very much for coming over this evening. I made this meal especially for you. I think you'll enjoy it. Why don't you come with me? Let me show you around my place here. And you can have a seat in the parlor. And I'll fix us some drinks. What would you like?
When you shoot at
he called Tuesday and said he couldn't decide whether he should buy or rent.
Literally, the dog is wandering around and around her leg.
I just love Gregory Wolf's work, don't you? It's so vibrant, so colorful, so full of life. I just wish I could afford to buy one.
Yes, I know what you mean.
You know, his earlier works are even more colorful and vibrant than these.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, that's very so.
And I suppose you are an art critic?
Not really a critic, just an admirer and somewhat of a collector.
Oh, don't tell me you have an original Gregory Wolf.
Okay.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, do you or don't you?
You said not to tell you.
Well, I didn't think so.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have one of his earlier works hanging in my living room, along with a number of others.
And I suppose you also have a Picasso and an Urte and a Vasarely and a Picard and a Risseling.
No, I don't have a Picasso, but I do have all those others.
You what?
And a few more.
What did you say? You're somewhat of a collector? I don't know if I should believe you.
That's totally up to you. However, before you walk away in disbelief, allow me to say something. As beautiful as those works are, they don't hold a candle to you. That's why I interrupted your conversation in the first place. I just had to. By the way, my name is Nick.
I don't know what to say.
Well, how about your name, for starters?
Oh, yes, my name is Barbara.
Now, if you're truly interested in finding out whether or not I have all these pieces in my collection, may I suggest that you come over to my place for dinner Saturday evening and see for yourself.
But I don't even know you.
Nor I you. But isn't that the way we get to know each other? Besides, I already do understand quite a bit about you. Isn't it fair if I give you the opportunity to learn more about me?
But you don't. I never met you before today.
Give me your hand. Now, let's see here. I can see that you are a very complex lady. In fact, you are a very happy lady, but you're having problems. Man trouble. In fact, very recently, too. I can tell that you're wondering if it's over, and the answer to that is yes. I can tell that you are as intelligent and articulate as you are beautiful. Oh, look here. You also love Italian food, don't you? You have a passion for creativity and wish you were more creative yourself.
Oh, how do you know all of this? You can't really read palms, can you?
Well, you've got me. I don't really read palms. I just wanted to hold your hand so I could feel the emotional energy as I searched in your eyes. You can read a lot about a person and a person's being through their eyes. And I must say, yours are very telling as well as incredibly beautiful.
Karen, hitting is wrong. You're bigger, you're stronger, you take time out, you don't hit. Do you understand?
Take time out. Don't take it out on your child.
Well, hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Nick's Place this week. Nick is going to do another gastronomic feat. I shouldn't talk about my feet. Anyway, I'm making dinner again for the beautiful Barbara, who's coming over later on today. And we are having, let's see, what are we having? Oh, here we go. We're having shrimp scampi. We're having tortellini alla Niccolo, my own recipe, and pollo vino bianco, also known as chicken with white wine. Also, well, I can't take credit for that recipe. That's really my mom's, but don't tell her I said so. Anyway, we'll get started. We're going to make the chicken first, because that takes the longest to prepare. If you remember from last time about making the timing chart, that way you know when to do what. Okay, so first thing on the list today is we wash the chicken. But first, we wash my hands. Okay. That's fine. Now, we've got bone-in chicken breasts. And use cold water because the hot water will actually start to cook the meat if you run it under hot water for too long. But you want to wash the chicken, just kind of run some cold water over it and rub it with your hands to make sure you get any bacteria off of it. I'm sure you've heard about salmonella. Salmonella, that's an old joke. Nah, I won't do that one. I'll put that over here, and we'll do the rest of these. Okay, now we've got the chicken all washed and me all washed. Let's take some Romano cheese and cut slivers. We'll cut about like that. And then little slivers just like this, little tiny wedges. And what we're going to do is we're going to put slits in the chicken breasts and shove these pieces of cheese inside the chicken breasts. Just all over the place. Just like get the idea. And you take these little wedges and you shove them right down in there in the holes that you've made. Oops. Sometimes they crumble. You push them in. Okay. And that's basically pretty simple. And I'll finish this up. Okay, now we've got the cheese shoved in underneath the meat in the chicken. And we'll change places with the onion. Wrap the cheese up so it doesn't dry out. Aren't we having fun? Actually, I am having fun. I'm having a ball. Who wouldn't with your own TV show? Not to mention the girls. Well, okay, so we take the onion in decent sized pieces, split it up a little bit, and tuck it all over. All right. Okay, let's peel some garlic cloves. All I want to do, you take off both ends, give it a little whack underneath, not too hard, and the peel comes right off. Put clove there. Just slice up a little green pepper right down the middle. Then what you want to do is you want to take the core with the seeds out. And that's basically pretty simple. Just like that. Right now. And just whack this up into some good sized pieces. Doesn't have to be necessarily neat. Just, Actually, that looks pretty decent. Throw these around here. And now we want some mushrooms. Now these are straight out of the package. All you have to do, twist the stem out and wipe it off. You don't want to wash these because the minute they hit water, they have a tendency to absorb, and you don't want them to absorb water when you're going to put olive oil and wine in a dish. You want them to absorb the juices that you're making with the dish, not water. One here, and what we want to do is a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Around. Should have a little bigger baking dish. And 1 cup of dry white wine. There we go. Now we cover this with aluminum foil and throw it in the oven. Now this is chicken, and we want to slow cook it with the wine. So leave it on the top rack at about 275 degrees for about an hour, maybe a little longer depending. We'll check it. And that should do it. Ciao, bambina. Hey, I shouldn't sing. Mother's right. And when we go to family birthday parties, she kicks me under the table and she says, "Move your mouth, don't make no noise." You know, what can I say? You know, it's funny because Italian men have long been noted for having fantastic voices, for being the world's greatest chefs, and being the best lovers. And I can't sing worth a lick, but 2 out of 3 is not bad. Anyway, let me show you how to clean fresh shrimp. We'll show you. Actually, the peels come right off. You can just take these right off with your fingers. They're that simple. All the way down, you want to take all the shell off, but leave the last one on, the one with the tail. So you got something to hold on to. But that simple. You take the knife and you cut right across the back. You want to get that vein out of there. There's a little black vein usually, and there we go. That comes right out. Actually, these aren't too bad. And basically, it's a pretty simple operation. Shrimp peeled and cleaned, they're ready to go. It's starting to get late. I have to get changed because Barbara will be here shortly. All right, so we'll take this and we'll set this in the refrigerator for the time being. Now, let's see, what should I wear? Maybe... No. Maybe the Glen Plaid. No, too anal retentive. Maybe the blue pinstripe. No, not that either. Gray, blue plaid. I know, go with the classic. Navy blazer to start with. And light gray slacks with a blue shirt, button-down collar naturally, and, a yellow power tie. Definitely. And for the final touch, must have a yellow matching silk pocket kerchief. Now, let's see. Let's set the thermostat for 78 degrees. Keep her comfortably warm. Cue the stereo. And choose the wine.
No.
And we're ready to go. All we need now is
Barbara. Just make yourself comfortable, my dear.
Thanks.
And may I get you something to drink?
Oh, I'll have whatever you're having, Nick.
Living dangerously, aren't we?
A little bit tonight.
It's special,
Now, this is considered a liqueur, right?
among other things. But I hope you'll enjoy that.
Very much. Thank you. I like
You're
the
welcome.
glasses, too.
Okay, I'm going to start the shrimp scampi,
Okay.
and we'll be eating shortly.
Do you need any help?
No, thank you very much.
Okay.
This is one of the things I can handle pretty well on my own.
Well, it smells wonderful so far.
Thank you. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're going to start the shrimp scampi now, and this is how you do it. First, you turn the pan on, get the pan warm. Then, you pour olive oil into the pan. I've got a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Put cold oil in the hot pan. Then it won't stick. And now we put the shrimp in, and we'll saute shrimp scampi. Just a little pepper. And touch of salt. Okay, and what we want to do is sprinkle a little paprika on this for color. And they'll have a nice pink color by themselves. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, we'll cover this and simmer for about 10 minutes. And then we'll come in and finish off the dish. Well, the shrimp will be up momentarily, my dear. And I didn't forget, but I came out to get the rest of my drink. Now, while we're here, you were curious about the painting.
Right, your art collection.
And as you can see, I do have an original Gregory Wolfe.
Oh, you do? It's beautiful. Now, you said this was one of his earlier works?
This is one of very early works. A Victor Vasarely edition. You know, I don't think it's that terribly gorgeous, but for what it cost me, it's going to stay over the fireplace. And over here, this is a limited edition Erte. This is called Cocktail Party.
Oh, she's looking very satisfied with herself, isn't she?
But my pride and joy is the Henri Picard. And I stole this. I found this at a gallery that was going out of business, and they were selling all their paintings at ridiculous prices. This happened to be buried along with the stack of other canvases. They're standard canvases, and I think they were selling for like $50 a piece. Wow. And I happened to come across this buried in the back, and I don't think they realized they put it there.
Oh, it certainly is beautiful.
Thank you. I wish I'd have done it. Speaking of which, did you notice the ones that I did?
Yes, the one...
Is Maria, the main
Maria.
character in my first novel.
So you're a novelist, too.
Among other things.
We won't get into that right now, Nick.
Sometimes I amaze even myself. The shrimp should be ready. Shall we sit down?
Sure.
Let's go. And I'll get the shrimp and be right back. Oh, I can't go yet. That is good.
That is tasty. Now, what is that called again?
Strega.
Strega.
We're back to finish off the shrimp scampi. First thing we do. Ah, smells good. Looks good too. We drain off some of the fat. Add some fresh lemon juice. And some butter. There we go. Let that melt down. Okay. And a touch of mint. There we go. Little bit, that's good. Saute this for just a few moments more, and we have shrimp scampi. And this is our presentation of shrimp scampi. Well, I hope you enjoyed the shrimp scampi.
Nick, it was really wonderful.
The wine does go well with it.
Delicious.
And it should also match our main course.
Wonderful. I can't wait.
Okay, let me clear the table. Okay, now we're back to finish up for the main course. What we got to do, remember what I told you about pasta, fresh and homemade. It's always best to do, but especially when it comes to tortellini, buy the package. This stuff is incredibly difficult and a real pain to make by hand. Now what we want to do is just blanch this for a few moments. Oh, throw it in boiling water. There we go. Let that run. Don't want to fall on the floor. Ah. Kiss it up to God. Benedictio. No, I wouldn't do that. I would, but the camera's on. Okay, that'll take just a couple of seconds. We'll start some butter in the large saute pan. Okay, now we give it just a little touch. Sherry, nice dry sherry. Turn it down a hair. Add some heavy cream. Okay. Another 3 tablespoons of butter. And a 1/4 cup of grated Romano cheese. Okay, we stir that a little bit. Let that reduce. We add the magic touch. Nutmeg. Yeah, that's... Oh, incredible. Too bad this isn't smell-o-vision. And here we go.
Oh, Nick, that looks wonderful.
Tortellini alla Nicolo.
Thank you.
And
Ooh.
Barolo Vino Bianco.
Oh, how wonderful. Nick, I can't believe you made all this just for me. This is so nice.
Over the years, the world's gotten harder and harder on smokers. And the painful truth is, every year, smoking's gotten harder and harder on you. This year, resolve to quit. Help save a life, your own.
Well, I can see you enjoyed this.
It was wonderful, Nick.
Oh, good. I trust. There we go. I'll bring us dessert.
Okay, Nick. The food was great, but don't push it.
And a little sweets for the sweets.
Oh, that looks wonderful, Nick.
There you go. Take
Thank
your.
you.
And I'll get the coffee. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed everything.
Oh, it was delicious, Nick.
Now, there is a tradition. You must have a cognac for after dinner.
Well, who am I to break tradition?
Absolutely. And shall we adjourn to the parlor, my dear? This is for you.
Thank you.
There we go.
I've never had cognac before.
You've never had cognac?
No, I haven't.
This is excellent.
Is it?
Oh, definitely. And cindanio. Capisci, cindanio. In Italian, it means 100 years.
100 years?
May you live.
Oh.
100 years.
That's interesting.
If for nothing else, to enjoy this. Definitely.
Oh, that's an interesting lamp.
Oh, you like Nick's Magic Lamp.
Nick's Magic Lamp?
Nick's Magic Lamp.
Why is it Nick's Magic Lamp?
Because this is mine. Aladdin has nothing to do with this.
Ah. Do you get 3 wishes with it?
No.
No?
You only get one wish.
Oh. Well, how does it work?
Oh, you'd like your wish.
I'd like my wish. Can I have a wish?
Of course you can have a wish.
Well, thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
What you do is you light the lamp, you rub it 3 times, you close your eyes, and you make your wish.
Oh.
And it'll come true.
Wonderful.
Would I lie to you?
Well, Nick, I don't know about that. Let's see if we can get this puppy going. Oh, there we go. Now I just rub it 3 times and close my eyes and make a wish?
That's right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then close my eyes and make a wish. Wow, it really worked. This is great.
Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've no defense for it, that heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? It's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know...
What happened? Where am I? What's going on? Help! Help!